Stephen King's horror western novel The Regulators is getting the big screen treatment. The prolific horror writer continues his reign as the most adapted author of all time, with several film and TV adaptations of his work seemingly always in various stages of production. There's currently a follow-up to 2019's Pet Sematary in post-production, the Salem's Lot reboot that was pushed back to next year, and a long-gestating adaptation of The Talisman that Stanger Things creators the Duffer Brothers are working on, to name but a few. The report of the latest adaptation comes from Deadline, with Bohemia Group optioning the rights and George Cowan adapting the script. The film is set to follow the book's plot about a single street in a quaint suburban Ohio town thrown into chaos as vans containing shotgun-wielding regulators terrorize the residents and force them inside. Things shift to the supernatural as the street transforms into a child's imagining of a Wild West town at the behest of an evil entity who has overtaken the body of an autistic boy whose parents were killed in a drive-by shooting. King wrote The Regulators in the 90s under the pseudonym Richard Bachman, as he did 7 other books, but it was published posthumously after Bachman had passed. While previous Bachman adaptations like The Running Man and Thinner count among the author's least favorites, the relatively new and untested Bohemia Group and writer Cowan seem to want to prove themselves by turning that streak around. If they don't succeed with their take on The Regulators, then perhaps Edgar Wright can manage it as Hess at work on a remake of King's The Running Man. Source: Deadline.